everybody, it's Heather here from Active Newcastle. Welcome to your gentle wellbeing session. If you are joining us today, give us a thumbs up. If you're new, pass a comment. I'll just give it a couple of minutes just so that people can get logged on. If you are new, make sure you've got a chair or something to use for balance. It's pretty much all you need today. And maybe some water. So I hope everybody enjoyed the sunshine yesterday. It was lovely and looks like we're in for another nice day today as well. Morning Mary, morning Steve. I'll give it one more minute. Okay, so we'll get started. So we're going to start off with our usual posture check. Don't forget, this class is suitable for most people. Just remember, work at your own pace and use the adaptations given if needed. Okay, so we're going to start with our feet together. Okay, standing nice and tall, and turn those toes into a 10 to 2 position and then bring those heels out in line. So we've got our feet pointing straight ahead. We want to make sure that the toes, the big toe, little toe and the heel are all in contact with the floor, so we've got a nice base. Ankles, knees and hips all stacked. We want to make sure that the knees are not locked out. So just a nice soft gentle bend there so they're not pushing right back, so we're not squeezing the front of the thighs. We're going to do our pelvic tilt just to find our neutral spine, so just tilt forwards. So basically pushing your bottom back and then bringing your bottom in towards front and tilting the pelvis back. And just do a couple of those. And then come halfway in between to find that neutral spine. Roll the shoulders all the way up and down. And hopefully your arms will be nicely hanging down by the side of your body. If you find that they're creeping round to the front or feeling a little bit round-shouldered, just take your hands out to the side and squeeze back, opening up the chest, activating those upper back muscles. Let's give it a couple of squeezes. And then place the arms nicely down by the side. So imagine we've got a rod running all the way from the floor through our spine, all the way up, keeping us nice and tall, coming out the top of our head. Okay, we want to make sure that we're looking straight ahead, shoulders remain relaxed, and the chin is slightly tucked. So that's our good posture. So we're going to remain with that throughout this class. And then from here, we're going to do our lateral breathing. So take your hands and just place them on the fingertips. Touching. Place them on the ribs, inhale. As we inhale, the ribs lift, the fingertips come apart. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to engage the core now. So you can place your hand just over your tummy button if you need to, or just rest the hands down by your side. I'm going to take a breath in, fill those lungs again. As we exhale, I want you to pull that tummy button into 100%. So you've got the strongest magnet on your tummy button and on your spine, and it's just pulling in as tight as you can. And then we're just going to let that go. Inhale. Exhale, let's pull it into 50%. Hold and let it go. And then one more time, inhale Exhale, bringing it into 30%. And then we're going to remain with that 30% connection throughout. So just let the breath flow in through the nose and through the mouth without letting this go. Okay? Don't worry if it does. If we do let it go, we'll just pull it back in. Okay? So we're going to just go into our mobility section. So we're going to go into our foot rocker. So for this, you just need to take a step forward as if you're going to walk. Okay? So from here, step forward, bringing that back heel up, coming up onto the toes, keeping the front foot flat. Soften the knees and then rock back. Back foot goes flat, front foot, toes come up onto the heel. And just go with your own breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just mobilizing the ankles, the knees and the hips. If it feels comfortable, bring the arms up. One more. Excellent. Switch sides. Start off, just take a step forward and then peel that back foot off. Keeping the shoulders relaxed, keeping that posture nice and tall. We've still got that rod running through, so we're not collapsing forwards. Bringing the arms in. Let's go for one more. Excellent, and bringing it back. Okay. We're going to go into our balance work, so make sure you've got your chair handy or wall, whatever it is that is good for you. Okay, so standing in that upright posture, using your chair, whatever support you've got. Level 1, we're going to take the foot just so that the toe still remains in contact, but we're still off balance because we're not got both feet flat on the floor. Second level is just off the floor. Third level is bringing the knee up to hip height or somewhere in between. So pick the level that's comfortable for you. And keep that core engaged, shoulders relaxed, and breathe. Excellent. Switch sides. Bring it up to the level that's comfortable. Remember, you can always try and come up a level. If it doesn't feel right, take it back down. Especially if you've been doing the same level for a few weeks now. Don't worry if you can't. Still challenging yourself. Bringing it back. Bringing it up on the other side. We're not locking the knee out. Bringing it back. And switch. Excellent. And bringing it back. Okay. You're going to take the leg out to the side now. So level 1, toes in contact. Level 2, just slightly off. Level 3, higher with this top leg. And possibly arms out. Again, we all have our off days. So if you're used to doing this one and you can't today, just have one arm out, one arm supporting. Bringing it back. Switching sides. Engage and lift. Just let that breath flow in through the nose, out through the mouth. Bringing it back one more time on this side. Excellent. And switch. And lift. Excellent. And bringing it back. And then last but not least on our balance, we're going to take the foot to the back. Again, if the toes in contact, that's level 1, slightly up off the floor. Level 2, make sure we're squeezing our bottom. Level 3, tip it forward, making sure that that leg's nice and long. Okay, so point the toes, get it as long as you can. Reach the toes away from you. Keep that core engaged, shoulders relaxed. Bringing it back. Switching sides. Find that level you're comfortable with. Excellent. Switch one more time onto this side. Nice and controlled with the breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. This is supposed to be a nice chilled session. Bringing it back. Switching over. Last one. Excellent. And back. Okay, coming back into our nice upright posture. I just want you to peel those heels up. Jog the knees forward, nice and straight. Opposite arm, opposite hand, bringing it slowly up. One more each side. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to do our leg work now. So using your chair if you need to for assistance. Side leg tap. So just like in our balance, nice strong leg on our standing leg, not locking the knee. Nice tall posture, shoulders relaxed, core is engaged. And we're just going to tap. You can place your hand on your waist if you want. Use your chair and we're just going to lift and tap. Keeping that leg nice and pointed. As we're lifting, we're squeezing the bottom. So we're working that side area of the bottom here. Give me 2 more. Excellent. Okay, bringing it in. We're going to switch sides. Let's tap it out to the side. Get strong and steady on your standing leg. Shoulders relaxed, core's engaged. Exhale to lift and tap. Again, keep those toes pointed. Keep that leg nice and long. Give me 2 more. Excellent, and bring it back. All right, just jog it out a little bit, just pushing your hips side to side, because sometimes that one gets you a little bit. Okay, we're going to do something called knee ups. All right, it's basically like a marching on the spot. You can hold on. Level 1. So we're just going to bring it up, nice and controlled, okay? But we're going to alternate. So it doesn't have to be very high. Level 1 is just a low level. Okay, level 2, a little bit higher. Maybe still holding on. Level 3, we're going to do a full march. Arms out straight, opposite arm, knee is at hip height. So, off we go. Making sure you've got that foot on the floor, nice and strong. We're not balancing on our heels, we're not up on our toes. We've got plenty of space. Okay, we're going to go 2 more on each side. Excellent. Okay, from here we're going to go into our squats. So you can't do a squat and you need the basic level. You can do a seated leg extension. So making sure you're sitting nice and tall. Extend one leg out and bring it back. Extend the other leg and bring it back. Level 2. Using your chair, but going as low as feels comfortable, making sure that your feet are hip width apart. And just sitting back, keeping that chest up, so we're keeping that nice straight spine and coming up. Or if you're comfortable in doing so, we can do a full squat using our arms just to keep that posture. So we inhale and exhale. Choose your level. You might start off at one level and feel that it's just a little bit too much today. Take it down a level. That's fine. Or if you just need a rest, do that too. Making sure your knees are travelling forwards. They're not falling in, they're not falling out. So they're going in the same direction as your feet. Okay, 2 more. Excellent. Well done. Okay, we're going to stretch out our hamstrings. So taking your right foot forward, left foot back, bending that left knee, sitting back into it and feeling that stretch down the back of the leg. Pull the toes up and see if you can deepen that stretch just a little bit more. Just use your breath. Excellent. Switch sides, so stepping forward with the left foot, bending and the right knee, sitting back into those hips. Keep the foot at the front, flat on the floor, feeling the stretch down the back of the thigh. And then slowly, if you can, and it's comfortable to do so, pulling the toes up, deepening the stretch and trying to reach down. Hold on to your chair if you need to. Slowly come up. Excellent. All right. If you can, take your right foot in your right hand. If you can't, if you've got a scarf or anything, or if you can just hold on to your trousers, socks, something, make sure your knees are in line together. Push your hips forward, pull your foot or your leg towards your bottom and feel the stretch down the front of the thigh. Switch sides. As long as you're feeling a stretch down the front of the thigh, you get a nice stretch. And bring it down. Excellent. So you can stay standing for all of these exercises, but I'm going to show you them sitting today. Okay, so in your chair, if you are sitting nice and tall, feet flat preferably, feet hip width apart. Cores engaged, shoulders relaxed and down. So even if you're standing, be in that good posture. We're going to go into arm floats. So arms just hang down by the side. Shoulders are not going to creep up. We're just going to inhale, we're going to exhale and float the arms up to shoulder height. Inhale back down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Just go with whatever mobility you have. So as long as we're getting the arms to move up and down, it's all good. So we're not sitting back in the chair, we're sitting up nice and tall. Cores engaged. We're going to go for one more. Excellent, and relax. So we're going to go into our torso twists. Okay, so if you're seated, it's great because you can get feedback off your bottom to see how far you're twisting. Okay, if you're standing, make sure that those hips are staying locked forward. Okay. Option 1 is to have your hands in prayer position, fingertips in contact, so that when we're moving, we're making sure that the whole of the upper body is actually moving with us. Okay. The next level up is to put your hands into the Cossack position. Okay, so arms across, one on top of each other. From here, you can breathe, inhale. So whichever hand position you've chosen, exhale round. It's a small movement. So we're twisting the upper part of the spine. Inhale to center, exhale round. So you're just going past your knees. It's not a big movement. Inhale and exhale. So if we're sitting in the chair, our bottom shouldn't be moving at all. Shoulders should still be relaxed. They shouldn't be coming up to our ears. And just use your breath. Inhale to center, exhale around. Okay, let's do one more on each side, ensuring that we're even. And back down. Excellent. Okay, we're going to go into arm circles now. So again, either in good posture or whether we're standing or sitting, cores engaged, shoulders are relaxed. You've got a couple of options here. Basic level 1 is just your shoulder rolls, rolling all the way up and all the way down. Okay. Level 2, we're going to take our hands onto our shoulders and we're going to use our elbows to draw some circles. Obviously, the bigger the circle, the bigger the range of motion. And then the third option is all the way up, arms fully extended all the way out to the side. So you choose your level. Off we go. If you do have any shoulder or mobility issues, stick with the shoulder rolls until they feel comfortable and then try and build on that later. Exhale up, inhale down. Let's go for 2 more. Nice and controlled. Remember, we're not rushing through any of these motions. Excellent, and rest. Okay, so we're going to stretch out the upper body. So we're going to take our right hand and pop it on our left shoulder. Take your left hand and place it just behind the elbow so we're not touching the joint. And then pushing that, using this hand, pushing that hand off the shoulder. And you should feel a nice stretch just around here. Just use your breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Okay, switch sides. So left hand, right shoulder. Right hand just behind the elbow and then stretch and push it off. Excellent, and relax it down. Okay, hands, fingers, you can interlink or you can just hold your hand, making sure that you're not locking out the elbows. We're just going to drop our chin to our chest and we're just going to open up that upper back. So you're just going to open up the shoulder blades so you're going to round yourself. Just so we're getting a nice stretch across here. Use your breath. Inhale, exhale. Excellent. And then we're going to take our hands round to our lower back. So you can either place your hands on the small of your back or you can interlink them behind you and lift the arms up. Okay? If the hands are on the small of the back, squeeze the elbows towards each other just to open up the chest. Use your breath again, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Excellent. Relax down. From here, if it feels comfortable to do so, I want you to take your right arm up and over, and we're just going to stretch and deepen this stretch down the side. If it's too uncomfortable to take your arm over, just drop down to the side, keeping this shoulder, this arm down, but we're still feeling a stretch here. Bringing it back to center, and again, choose your position. Bringing it up. And bringing it back. Excellent. Okay. So hopefully you've enjoyed today's session. We're not quite finished yet. We're gonna do 3 roll downs, which you can do from the chair like we've done before, or you can do them standing. So we need to go back to that upright posture at the beginning. So we want our feet together, turn the toes out to a 10 to 2 position, bring the heels in line, making sure the big toe, little toe and heels all in contact with the floor. Heels, knees and hips all in line, shoulders rolled back and down, arms hanging down by the side. Looking straight ahead, chest up, chin tucked. We're going to take a breath in. Inhale, fill those lungs. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Keep the exhalation going as we go down. Chin comes down, head comes down first. And then using your spine, slowly taking one at a time. Imagine you've got building blocks, one at a time coming off. Let the arms just hang. Don't kind of control it, just slow it down and go as low as feels comfortable. Making sure your knees are not bent. Not locked out, they are soft. A soft bend. Exhale to as low as feels comfortable for you. Inhale at the bottom of your movement. And then exhale and slowly come back up. Remember, building those blocks of the spine, one at a time. Shoulders come back. And then we'll bring the head back up into position. Let's go 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. And this time I want you to be aware of the tightness in your body. Is it your upper back, your lower back? Is it the back of the legs? Just be aware of it. Don't need to do anything right now. But just notice where you're feeling maybe a bit tighter than normal. Maybe where you need to do some stretching later on. Inhale. Exhale, slowly come back up. Shoulders first, head last. Okay, one more time. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest. Weight of the head just naturally brings the shoulders forwards, arms hanging. And hopefully with every roll down, you'll notice that those tight parts might just be loosening off. Inhale and exhale. Excellent. So great session today, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching on YouTube or on Facebook at a later date, please leave a comment. you know, like our page, subscribe to YouTube, always looking for feedback. So hopefully we'll see you next week or the next session. And don't forget that next Monday is a bank holiday, so there won't be any sessions on Monday that are live, but we will be posting some recorded videos. Okay, see you soon.